welcome, everybody to the BX Sports Jedi Network, the return of the Knicks. Watch along with the one and only Chef Dan is feeling better. It puts a smile on everyone's face. The Knicks are streaking, looking for number 8, holding their opponents 5 out of the 8 wins under 100 points. Oh my God, a lot to unpack, but of course, always let's acknowledge the Chef in the building.
First off, let's get it correct. We're looking for number 9 tonight.
Ooh.
We got 8 in a row. We got 8 of them things. We're looking for number 9 tonight. Salute to you guys. Thank you so much for the well wishes yesterday. I feel a little bit better. I'm still a little under the weather, but I'm going to see if I can do my best rendition to give you guys a flu game. Knicks right now are rolling hot. The defense is looking very, very good. Blew the Warriors off the court, but if you heard the TNT game cast, you wouldn't have thought of it that way. You would have thought that it was a close-knit game and the Warriors were coming away with it based on the way they were calling the game. But thankfully, you guys come over here to the most unbiased form of commentary. Thank you guys once again. And I'm just excited for the Knicks to go into win number 9, but it's against a very dangerous opponent in the Raptors. The Raptors are notoriously known for giving the Knicks problems every year. Every year that the Raptors have been a team in the existence, they have continuously give the Knicks problems. So this is going to be a tough one.
It is going to be a tough one there. And of course, I wanted to touch on that TNT game. Boy, the Knicks are up by 30 points, and they're putting over Wiseman like he's the next coming of Shaquille O'Neal. It's like, are you kidding me? This is why I always tell you guys, don't even bother. Come on here to BX Sports Jedi. We'll try to do our best to entertain you and watch along and give you the play-by-play. And we could always come in here to criticize or critique or talk about that. But we appreciate that there. We have a change in the starting lineup for the New York Knicks. But let's first give the visiting Toronto Raptors, OG Anunoby, the starting lineup. Scotty Barnes, Fred VanVleet, Hassan Siakam, and Chris Koloko. Am I saying it correct? Koloko. Okay, you say Koloko, I say Kalako. And for the Knicks starting lineup, we have a change here. It's going to be Brunson. No Quentin Grimes. He's out. In comes Emmanuel Quickly, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. I think it's for precautionary. I think he's going just a precautionary. He played the remainder of that game. It was a little scary moment there, twisting his ankle there on Ty Jerome's foot. He got the flagrant foul call there. I know Reggie Miller was like, "Oh my God, that's the worst call in NBA history," according to him. But he's out. Hopefully, I think he'll probably return either Friday or the Christmas game. Just precautionary. It's a long season. You don't need to push it. You see what the kid does on the court. He is very valuable to what he brings and that dynamic that he's bringing. So he's going to be missed, but Brandon Quickly, if he continues to shoot, my God, Quickly was phenomenal last night. He was just unconscious. He had the amount of minutes and the amount of points he played on the floor. He was just lights out. And of course, we know how we do here. Before we elaborate on that, we'd like to help you make a little money while you watch along with us. Of course, the Knicks are a 2-point favorite at home at a plus 100. The over and under is 218.5 points, minus 120. So Vegas knows that these two teams, the issues that the Raptors give the Knicks throughout their existence. So they're calling this to be another close game. Also, it's a back-to-back for the Knickerbockers, Chef Dan.
Yeah, it's a back-to-back, but a back-to-back at home, well-rested, and especially during a win streak. I just hope that the Knicks are lackadaisical in their approach, that they're steadfast, but they've been showing that all throughout. I mean, even in yesterday's game, from the parts that I was watching, it seemed like the Knicks had total control, never really gave the Warriors a sliver of hope. And when the Warriors thought they had it, the Knicks said, all right, time to put my foot on your neck and show you who's boss. And that's what they've done so far. So as long as the Knicks are, methodical in their approach, they know how to attack the Raptors because they've been well prepared all throughout the season. They've been well prepared, just haven't been able to execute in the earlier part. Now they're executing. We can see that. So if they can execute and be methodical in their approach, we can beat this Raptors team handedly, who's going through some lows right now themselves.
Absolutely. Before we get any further, I wanted to say hello and good evening to everyone in the chat, from Tim Smith, Melvin Smith, Joe Curry, Jose Melo, and others that are watching along with us. Remember, we are an audience participation program. We would love you to participate in the chat. We read the chats, we interact, we don't ignore. So everyone is part of the show. You guys, it's like a four-man booth because we have our six-man off the bench. We'll be bringing in shortly, and everybody is part of the program. No one's above or below. So this is what makes us special and tries to separate us from all the others. But we thank you guys with your support, and of course the likes. Always hit those likes, smash those likes, and continue to help us get the show over. We are only 20 subscribers away from the big 7,000 subscriber mark. We'll love to smash that. Actually, no, it was 80. Excuse me, 80 away. I apologize for that. My producer told me the right number. It is 80 from getting the 7,000 subscriber mark. So thank you. So let's do this, man. That's a hell of a ride here. About a year and a half, roughly, in the channel, and wow, I can say that is you guys and supporting us, and we appreciate it. So we're trying to make it number 9. The number 9 here, tip off is coming. You know how we continue to do it. Let's bring in the six man off the bench. So I got my coach's shirt on. Let's do it. Man, I can't believe we're just a couple of days, 4 days away from Christmas morning. My goodness.
I can. You already got the music in the background going.
Yeah, I had it last night, so we're gonna keep the rhythm there. Here we go. I wouldn't be surprised if Derrick Rose backs up point guard minutes from McBride back up IQ and RJ. Wouldn't be surprised there because if he deserved it, especially McBride playing well. McBride is playing well. This is, Chef Dan, I wanted to elaborate. Maybe I'm gonna probably do an audio podcast on it. The Knicks are doing this winning with the young kids. I would love to get into it on depth because I know we're about to do the tip-off, but it's refreshing because we're seeing the kids doing it. This is the kids growing up and playing well, along with Julius Randle, let's say, also brought in again. But, my God, this is a pleasure. Our draft picks doing this.
Yeah. This is all we've really ever asked for, and that's what makes it enjoyable is we're watching the young kids play well. A lot of people would have had you convinced earlier that this team is devoid of talent, but this team has talent, and we can see what the talent is doing.
And it's up to the talent to elevate themselves, or take the team to another level. It's up to the talent that's on the floor. They're not. It's up to them how well they're going to mature and how well they're willing to take it. And that's why you never limit your talent and put limits on, or say, oh, this guy can do this. This guy is going to be a hinder. This guy is going to, oh my God, he's coming here because no, let them play. You never know.
Well, it is let them play, but within the construct of you also make sure you put them in position to win.
Yes,
and that's what the Knicks have consistently done. Like it's not just letting them play free reign. We've seen that with a la first year Kevin Knox, where there's no structure. You just let them bring up the ball, let them do whatever, right? But then you have what you see what's happening with these kids right now when you see someone like Quentin Grimes and how his development has come around. McBride, how he's shown that he is an NBA player. You can't ignore him. He's found his way on the court, and he's found a way to make a difference for the team. It's a lot of these young guys that we've drafted quickly. Obi, I can't wait until he gets back. So it's plenty of guys, but they're the guys that are helping us win.
Right, and playing within the system. So the coach is getting them to play into his level, his system, and they're responding. They're responding to him. And of course, it all starts with, let's not leave out the most important, is the floor general. Because whenever Golden State cut it to 8 or 9, Brunson will turn back and get a bucket and get it back to double digits. The Knicks kept answering back here. So he starts with Brunson as well, calming. We'll get into that on the audio as we're going to continue the winning streak the same way. Chef Dan will close if he's, health-wise, of course. I know he will. He's ready to go. He's going to give us the Michael Jordan flu game to close out the game here. So here we go. So we are streaking here. We're putting our 8-game winning streak on the line, and the Knicks win the tip here. Brunson So Brunson, so we're going back at it, a double back to back. And now Brunson over to Quickly, Emmanuel Quickly now. Quickly driving, turns back here to Randall. Randall guarded by Nobi. He shows over to Barrett. Barrett now backing in on Van Fleet. Mid-range from, and Barrett misses. So here comes Van Fleet. Van Fleet driving, going up, and he gets it. So Toronto up. First bucket belongs to Toronto. Now Brunson will bring the ball up here. Knicks going from right to left on your screen. We're in their blue with orange stripes and an alley-oop. Oh, R.J. Barrett and Mitchell Robinson. Give that man an assist. Barrett gets an assist there, and the first bucket belongs to Mitchell Robinson on the dunk. Darnell Jones, salute. So Van Fleet will bring the ball up here. Here's a pick. Back over. Here's OG passes. Siakam for three. And he misses. And right there, Scotty Barnes, he misses point range. Can't get the, and Barty Garnes again, and he misses again. So Barnes missed again there. Here's Brunson now in transition. Brunson, he lost it, but last touch by Toronto. So Knicks will inbound underneath the basket. Wow, Scotty Barnes missed those two at point blank. I'm still, As a Barrett now, Barrett driving, backing in. Barrett stops, double team, puts it up, and he gets it off the glass. R.J. Barrett. So Barrett feasting in the paint. Here's Anunoby. Van Fleet. Back over to Priascom. Here's Van Fleet. Van Fleet trying to put the moves on quickly, and he gets the foul call. He draws the foul, and Manu.
Brunson.
It's on Brunson? Okay, that's the worst point. I really don't want to see Brunson in trouble.
They changed it quickly.
They put it back? Yeah, because Brunson was nowhere near that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Van Fleet will go to the line here. He hits the first free throw. And he hits both. He goes 2 of 2 to the line. We're all even at 4. Brunson will bring the ball. The Knicks are 2 for 3 from the field. Toronto 1 for 5. But Brunson now driving, got double team. And he's still having some, but he gets open, wide open for 3. And he hits 3-pointer. R.J. Barrett from downtown. Give Brunson an assist. Knicks up 7-4. So Siakam. Here's OG. Passes. Siakam top of the key there. Back to Van Fleet. Van Fleet now driving. Van Fleet trying to pass. Wide open Anunoby. And he misses. Rebound by Randall. So here's Quickly. So Quickly in the starting lineup. Here's Randall thought about the 3. We're over to Quickly now. 14 on the shot clock. Bounce pass here to Randall. Randall in the circle. Jab step. Jab step's going to put the mid-range. And he nails it. So Julius Randle shooting well in the mid-range this season. Miss Janine in the building. Salute Miss Janine. Siakam now. Out the baseline. And he hits it. So he gets on the book. 6'9". So with the nice 17-foot jumper. So Brunson now. Brunson. Bounce pass to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson's going to hand it off here to Brunson. Help him out there. He keeps his dribble. Brunson now dancing and prancing. He passes to Randall. Beautiful foul. And he'll go to the line. So nice dish there for Brunson, leading Julius Randle to the basket. Again, we saw some good cutting last night. And again, we started to see, at least the early part of the game, cutting to the basket and getting fed. And Randall will go to the line. He misses the first one. So, of course, they're showing Quentin Grimes not playing. He has his Anthony Davis uniform. So, a la street clothes by Anthony Davis. And Randall hits 1 of 2.
At least he's not in a walking boot, so that's good.
Yes, I think he played the whole second half. Started the whole moment. So he's okay.
And he warmed up today. He just couldn't go. So That's a good sign.
That's just precautionary, hopefully. So Van Fleet, OG Ovenobi. Here's Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes now passes and almost stolen by Randall. Now Barnes now picked up by Mitchell Robinson. He's trying to go shake and bake, and Mitchell Robinson with a dunk. I mean, excuse me, with a block. We want the dunk now. Here's Randall. Randall has the mismatch, driving in and stolen there by Van Fleet. Now they got numbers here. Here's Van Fleet driving, puts it up. He misses, but right there to clean it up, Siakam. So they had the numbers. So they now trail by 2. Toronto does. Here's Brunson. Brunson with a double team. He loses the ball, and last touch by Brunson. Turn it over. They're going to call delay of game warning. Nice. It goes.
That was a body check.
So Van Fleet will bring it up, try to tie or take the lead. Toronto has a chance here. Van Fleet over to Anunoby. Anunoby spins. Double team, passes it Siakam. Siakam in the paint, passes it Van Fleet. Back to Anunoby. 4 out of shot clock. He's going to take the long range 21-footer, misses. And that last touch off a... Wait, they're going to say... They say Knicks touch off of Barrett. They're trying to see if they overturn it. They thought it must have went over Anunoby. But no, Toronto will have it. And they get a new shot clock. They get a 14 on the shot clock here. Van Fleet looking. He passes it. And Anunoby, and he touches it. And that's a backcourt. So it is a backcourt violation. So, Chef Dan, this is not a free throw, but ball don't lie. In your words.
Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie.
Of course, they just showed Nick Nurse, head coach for the Toronto. So Knicks will inbound here. Quickly, inbounds to Randall. So now Brunson. Brunson now driving. Double team. He's going to put the long jump shot in and out, halfway down. So Gomez gives it over to Van Fleet. Toronto again could try to tie or take the lead. Van Fleet back here. Siakam for 3. And Siakam breaks it. And, ooh. So Herman Gomez tips it in. A little bit too much height there for Quickly to box out. So Barrett, Randall over. Randall keeps the ball. He has Siakam on him. Randall now gets a double team to Brunson. Brunson bounced past to Barrett from the free throw line, and he missed that one and kept the rebound. Mitchell Robinson there, and he gets fouled. So good job by Mitchell Robinson to have active hands and strong hands there, and he has a chance now to go to the free throw line. So we have a timeout on the floor. The Knicks, Raptors. So he'll go to the free throw line. All even at 10. A little slowish, right? A little sluggish, slow. This game right now, Chef Dan, it's not what we used to accustom the high-flying Knicks.
I mean, yeah, we've seen so far that the Knicks usually ramp it up around second and third quarter. That they become a second half part of a team that kind of, as long as they can maintain somewhat of a lead on you in the first half, then in the third quarter they'll really start to run it up. But you can never discount a Nick Nurse coach team because they're going to be very disciplined. They are very disciplined, and look at the way that they're trying to attack Brunson. You get the head of the snake right there. You try to make the everything fall apart, and we saw that when Julius, uncharacteristically, he tried to hop in the middle of 4 defenders with the ball up. Like, that's something he used to do. He hasn't been doing that in the midst of a winning streak, but that's something he just, tried to get the action going, tried to spark things. It was I understand where the attempt was coming from, but we just didn't need that at that moment.
Well, it's early. Hopefully you don't get into those bad habits in this game. But, of course, when you have a Jalen Brunson out there, removes those type of reoccurring habits, and hopefully the Knicks will get back in there. Right now, I do like with RJ Barrett hitting that 3, attacking when he needs to continue to attack and continue to get in there. I know that he might want a second guess maybe because of Siakam's defense, shot blocking ability, but he doesn't shy away from that. He likes to take those challenges. Look for Barrett to get a little bit going here around the curl, attacking. So we wait for the timeout. Boy, that looks terrible. They showed the dinosaur barbecue. That looks terrible.
Yeah, it looked terrible.
Can you get a better display of chicken and wing and macaroni and cheese and ribs? Ugh, that looked at. So Mitchell Robinson coming back here will go to the free throw line. He has 2 free throws coming up. So he's going to try to give the Knicks a lead here. And he hits the first one. So he line drives it in, Mitchell Robinson. So last night, Mitchell Robinson had a nice 75% free throw shooting, 3 for 4 last night. So he has another chance here. And he goes 2 for 2 from the line. So he hits both his free throws. Knicks up by 2. So here's Barnes, Scotty Barnes. Barnes does not look of maybe a sophomore slump. Doesn't look aggressive. And Anunoby drives on Barrett and puts it up. So Anunoby ties the game at 12. So Brunson now brings the ball here. Brunson on the right wing over to Barrett. Barrett now looks like he's ready to go. Barrett goes strong, puts it up. R.J. Barrett off the glass. We were just talking about that. I love when he gets aggressive and goes to the basket. Love it. R.J. Barrett. 7 points for Barrett. He's 3 of 5 so far. Here's Anunoby on a curl. Picked up by Randall. Driving. He goes like Randall, puts it up, and he scores. So Anunoby, Randall, Barrett, he's just making putting a showcase here. So it's tied at 14. Brunson now. Brunson. Van Fleet over him like a cheap suit. Randall is going to shoot the 3 ball, and that's off the mark. And good box out there. Barnes got it off of Mitchell Robinson, was trying to get that rebound. Here's Siakam. Siakam, shaking and baking, puts it up, and what a nice move there by Passim Siakam. Wow. So Toronto up now, 16-14, take the 2-point lead. Barrett now at the curl to Mitchell Robinson. Robinson hands it off to Brunson. Brunson around the curl. Brunson passes it here to Barrett. Barrett now driving. Barrett, again, puts it up. R.J. Barrett eating all day. Barrett with 9 as D-Ross is in the building. Salute Mr. D-Ross. So here's Van Fleet. Van Fleet driving, puts it up, and easy there. Quickly, he's got to move a little more. Little matador. So Toronto up 18-16. They're scoring in the paint area on the Knicks. So quickly, guarded there by Henry Gomez. Now double team. So a lot of double teaming by the Raptors. Randall, shot clock at 5. Randall passes it right there. What a thread of needle and a dunk by Mitchell Robinson. Give Randall an assist there, and he did not force that. I love that he found Mitchell Robinson. So we're all leaving in 18. They're using smart basketball plays. I like that here. And throughout this 8-game winning streak. Here's Van Fleet. Over Siakam, another 3, and he nails it. So Siakam hitting a 3 ball, 21-18. So he's a 35% 3-point shooter. I didn't know he was shooting that high in the 30s. Now Brunson with Van Fleet now. He's spinning, and he puts it up. And beautiful Jalen Brunson signature at his first field goal, 21-20. Knicks down by 1. Van Fleet. There, we're going to have a timeout on the floor by Nick Nurse. So timeout Toronto Raptors. So with 8 minutes, or first 8 minutes of the game, 21-20. Remember, Knicks have been holding opponents under 30 points here. There's still plenty of time, and they're 20 points here.
Uh, I figure this game is going to be a lot different. Uh, when the over and under is 218, that's inclined to let me know that they're not really sure that both teams are even going to get to over 100 points, because you see, well, that possession you highlighted and how Julius Randle didn't force that possession, that was smart passing by the Knicks. They knew the double team was coming, so they're just surveying where the double team is coming from, and they're communicating and executing right there. But if it's going to be more of things like that, then I mean, here's the thing. There has to be a reason why the Toronto Raptors have been slumping as bad as they have been. They have 5 losses in a row right now. So can they keep up that defensive acumen? And when they can't, what do they look like offensively? That's going to be an interesting issue.
And also, I'm going to piggyback down for that one. This is only the first 8 minutes of the game, and they're double teaming like maniacs. That takes a lot of energy. And I don't know how deep their bench is, because we don't follow Toronto Raptor basketball, and I don't know if they're, of course, obviously, if they're in not having a good season, that means their bench is not a strength. Well, we could be wrong, maybe not. I'm just saying, it seems like due to the record, their bench is not the strength, and if they're spending so much minutes double teaming and switching and following the ball, and the Knicks can get crisp passes the way they did with Randle to an easy dunks, I can see why they're struggling. And maybe the Knicks are just feeling out the jabs, and then they're going to go, and it's up to them to have a great counter to those jabs. I'm just analyzing it with a boxing fight analogy on that.
Yeah, it's still too early in the game to say that one team is taking over the other right now. It's just it's a feeling out period in the first quarter.
Absolutely. As we return back from the timeout. So we come back from the timeout here. Toronto will have this possession. They call the timeout here, so they'll inbound the ball here. Let's see how they execute their play there with their coach, what he has written up here. So they inbounds here. Van Fleet. Flynn is back. Good to see Flynn, Malachi Flynn. Here's Van Fleet, and that's an air ball right to Barrett. So Knicks will come the other way. Not a good shot there, Van Fleet. So Barrett bounced past to Randle, who's deep in the point at the post, but he had a light double team, and now there's a double team coming in. Randle spins, puts it up, and he hits it. So Randle, he was deep underneath the basket, and he got enough there to make that around Raptors. Here's Van Fleet for 3, and he answers back. So he answers the 3 ball. So after that air ball, he comes back and hits the 3 ball. So Toronto up by 2. Toronto's 2 for 5 from 3-point land. Knicks are 1 for 2. Barrett got fouled there. No, offensive foul. What? God, this referee always comes up with these really egregious calls. Barrett handing the ball off. He was trying to, oh my God, that's a terrible call. Ugh, that was a bad call. Here's Van Fleet for 3. And that's misses. Rebound by Randle. So Randle has a mismatch of Van Fleet. But here comes Toronto there. Now almost triple team, double. And here's a double team. Siakam over to Brunson. Back to, again, there's the double. Cross the lane. Barrett spins. Puts up the shot, and that misses. He just threw it up there. He thought of getting Randle underneath the basket, but then he threw it up. He didn't have the enough to thread the needle. He just left his feet. Here's Malachi Flynn over to Siakam. So they good an assist there. 26-22, moving the ball there. Timeout. So Thibodeau did not see what he saw there, so we call a timeout there. So they have a 4-point advantage. That was a bad call, Dan. That was a
terrible call.
Ugh. that was terrible.
That was terrible.
I know human error, but golly.
That was just, oh my God. But I mean, hey, at least they blew the whistle, not like with the Rangers last night, right?
Oh my God.
Oh
That
yeah.
was a bad
Oh
penalty.
yeah.
That led to the Crosby. Yeah.
No, how's about the Mika where Mika was sliding in for the goal and then he got tripped up into the goalie and they just choked on the whistle there.
I heard
and
about
Coach
that.
Galani even said it. He's like, yo, he said, I don't even care. He's like, yo, if you're gonna call tripping or call goalie referee, but call something. Oh man.
I don't know if is that, I think is, what is that official? Is it Scott Evan Scott? I believe that's the one always calling those bad calls. I mean, Jesus Christ. Our number one draft pick is in the building, and our agent Superargo, salute. And Johnny Davis as well. Here's Brunson. Brunson now on the left side. Brunson gets a double team, and they get the foul on Scotty Barnes. A little too much touching. So it's a foolish foul there by Scotty Brown. So Scotty Barnes in Friday night club mode, touching too much, gets caught for the foul. Here's Harkenstein. Here's Randall. So the first time I see Randall out there with Sims and Harkenstein. Here's McBride for 3. And he misses. Rebound, good rebounding there by the Raptors. Closed out there. So 2 minutes left in the quarter, 26-22. Malachi Flynn now. Flynn, he's going to put a circle from the circle. He misses. Rebound by Randall. So 5 rebounds for Randall in the first. McBride, they want to push. Miles McBride now. Randall's calling. So he has triple team now. Now they're moving around. Harkenstein down low, and he puts it up. Jericho Sims, and last touch by Sims. Oh, thought he was going to get hit with a technical foul there. Well, Harkenstein said something to... Here's Derrick Rose coming off the bench. So we saw that early in the chat. I got to give you credit. You said Derrick Rose will be the first one coming in. I'll find it in a minute. And our own Tim Smith. So Brunson will sit. Derrick Rose. So look for Derrick Rose to have some impact tonight. Here's Flynn. Flynn keeps his dribble in front. Passes it. Malachi Flynn's going to shoot the 3. And air ball. Harkenstein comes up with the rebound. Derrick Rose now. Rose will bring the ball. 1:17 here. Rose skipped his dribble. Rose passes it. And that was a bad pass. And it's stolen by McBride. McBride over to Rose. Harkenstein. And he gets in a... he missed it, but Barrett. Actually, it was Randall there. Wow. So 24-26. Down by 2 now, the Knicks. Here's Van Fleet. Dancing and prancing. Here's Scotty Barnes. Shoots the 3. And he misses. Rebound by Harkenstein. Here's a touchdown pass by Harkenstein. Boy, he wants to play for the Jets so badly on the center. Yeah. Throwing some touchdown passes. Here's Randall. Bully ball, but blocked. But a foul. Man. Steve, salute. Yes, Uncle Stevie. I have signed Correa. I have a video coming out at 10:30 tonight about it.
Hey, Jedi. Grid 19.
Yes, yep, Hut. Yeah, at least he could get the ball over the linemen there, not like our quarterback who's like 5'2".
Whoa. Come on
now. Randall hits the free throw here, cuts it down. Knicks trail by 1. He has another free throw coming up with 31.2 seconds here left in the quarter. The Knicks could hold them under 30 here. Edwin Aguirre, salute, Edwin. We cannot show the game. That's why we do the watch along. And he misses in front of the rim. And, Siakam comes up with that. So he goes 1 of 2 from the line. So there's going to be a 6-second shot clock, game clock. Malachi Flynn curls, puts up, and he hits it, knocks it down. So it's 28-25. Knicks trail by 3. Randall here will try to hold for the last shot. Shot clock is shut off. 8 to go in the quarter. 8 seconds, 5 seconds. Randall shoots the 3 ball, and he misses, but Hartenstein there puts it in with his left hand. 27-28. We come to the first quarter. The Knicks trail by 1, 28-27. But we got a whistle? No. What the hell the refs blew the whistle for? They just want to show that they have a whistle? Oh my God, they're going to put 0.2 of a second here. Okay. Quarter over. I mean, really? I mean... So at the end, 28-27. So 7 ties, 4 lead changes. These teams are going back and forth like a title fight, throwing the jabs, filling each other out. Now here, the second quarter, you're going to start seeing certain teams now maybe do something different just to put them some separation. Hopefully the Knicks could go on a nice run here.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see what combinations Thibodeau is looking to go with. I know Derrick Rose, he's been out of the lineup for a while, so is he going to have enough rhythm to contribute? What is it going to look for? Are we looking for more of McBride to have an impact offensively? What are we looking for here? I want to see what that bench unit is going to look like. Is he going to, find a way to inject RJ more into that bench unit? It's going to be very interesting to see.
Absolutely. So I'm just attending here something real quick. Sheldon Darryl Johnson, what is up? He is with us. Salute.
Salute.
All right, so we'll wait for the start of the second quarter. I was trying to get some numbers. That's what I was trying to do here, and then let's see. Let me get some. It loads up quick enough, hopefully, before the start of the quarter. There, give you the quick stats, and of course, the Knicks shot 55% from the field, 11 of 22. Toronto shot 46.2, 12 of 26. The Knicks are shooting 25% from 3. So is Toronto, there, but they're 2 of 8. The Knicks are 1 of 4. The Knicks shot 6 free throws. They hit 4. They're 66.7%. 2 for 2 are Toronto in free throw department. The Knicks, both teams are even in rebounds, 11 apiece. 5 offensive glass for the Raptors. 5 assists for the Raptors. 5 for the Knicks. 1 block for the Knicks. 2 steals for the Raptors. 1 for the New York Knicks. Knicks with 4 turnovers. Toronto with 2. And both teams score 16 points in the paint. That's why it's kind of seesaw back and forth between these two teams. And, of course, the high man of the quarter was Julius Randle with 8 points, 6 rebounds. 6 rebounds. So he's been rebounding the ball phenomenal. Actually, Barrett with 9 points. So I misspoke. The high man is Barrett with 9. With one a rebound, 1 assist. Go ahead, Chef Dan.
Yep. As Rose gets it over to Barrett. Barrett curling around. Barrett. And he got fouled, so he's headed to the line.
Thaddeus Young sighting.
So they say not in the act of shooting. They get it to Barrett. Barrett kicks it out to Rose. Rose takes the 3, and that's off the mark. Sims gets the rebound over to Barrett. Barrett, stripped away. They get ahead to Flynn. Flynn kicks it out. Gomez over to Young. Young defended in the post by Sims. Spinning, layup misses. Ball batted off the backboard. McBride bringing the ball up. McBride stops, pops for 3. Got it. Deuce for deuce. They say his foot was on the line. Siakam on the post against McBride. Fall away jumper, got it. 32-29. 10:30 here left in the first half. And Knicks call timeout.
What I'm seeing here, in this timeout real quick, Thibodeau is finally coaching. Well, he's always been a good coach, but I'm saying coaching to. He knew that if the Knicks go with the traditional, he changed it out. And what I mean is, I'm trying to give kudos for him having Jericho Sims and Hartenstein out there. He knows that the Toronto has size advantage, and he saw that last season, the way they were, the disparity. And a little bit this season, playing those two guys out there, he's showing, and he trusts them to play so well defensively. You're not gonna use your size and your height to create a disadvantage against this team, and it's working here.
You're absolutely right. The dangerous part about this scheme is that we do have although our guards are great defensively, you can't teach height. So sometimes with the switch heavy defensive stance, you get a possession like what you had there with Siakam against McBride. But even then, to have Siakam take a fall away jumper against McBride, that's an indication more of Siakam than McBride, and that should let you know how tough McBride is.
Right, and we saw Derrick Rose getting inserted back, and we don't want to start bringing too many players, but this is where you could use a Cam Reddish height. But I don't know where he's at mentally, or what the coaching staff thinks of him mentally, if he's ready to be reinserted and be a defensive specialist. We don't need him to come in here and drop 45 points. It'll be nice, but we would love him to come in here and be a shutdown wing defender, but that's just a side note, because they could really use that height. We'll wait for this break here.
Yep.
And agent says Toronto Raptors are a wing team, more length and height. Yeah, that's why they have given the Knicks issues in the last few seasons because of that.
So we return back from commercial break here. 32-29. So Rose has the ball. Rose gets it over to Barrett. Knicks facing the zone right now. Barrett penetrates, takes the floater off the mark, rims in and out. Siakam driving, stops. Siakam kicks it back to Hernan Gomez, back to Siakam. Siakam working, mid-range, air ball. Hernan Gomez over the miss right there. Michael Loco. Rose bringing the ball up. Rose driving, kicks out. Barrett for three, and that's good. RJ Barrett for three. Tied things up at 32. 9:45 here left in this first half. Flynn gets it over to Siakam. Over to Hernan Gomez, back to Siakam. Siakam's driving, kicks it over to Hernan Gomez to Flynn. Flynn for three, that's way off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. Siakam gets it, and foul. Missed the free throw, ball don't lie.
There you go.
34-32. Rose has it. Rose saucing the dribble, kicks it out. McBride for three. That's off the mark. And Hartenstein tracks it down over to Barrett. Barrett has Hernan Gomez on him, driving. Barrett kicks it out to McBride. McBride bounce over to Barrett. Barrett jab step in. Barrett over to Rose. Rose has to take the floater, and that rims in and out. Tip taken over by Siakam. Siakam running the court. Siakam, and he said he drew the foul on that.
Wow, Siakam becoming a little bit of a pain in the neck here. Barrett with his second foul. Calvin T. Jones, salute, brother.
So Rose sits down, Brunson back in. Converts both free throws. Brunson has the ball. Brunson working, pivoting, kicks it out to Barrett. And Barrett called for the travel.
Surprised he kept Barrett in there with 2 fouls.
Flynn has the ball. Flynn over to Siakam. Siakam, right as Sims steps back mid-range, got it. So Brunson has the ball. Brunson step back three. That's off the mark. Sims gets the rebound over to Barrett. Barrett driving. It's bumped. Good defense, and they swatted him. We get it over to Flynn. Flynn for three. That's good. 9-point lead for the Raptors now. Raptors playing very good defense.
Timeout on the floor there, huh? 41 9-0 run by Toronto here. 9-0 run. Let's see what they're going to do here. Adjustment. 19 points for Siakam. He's becoming a pain in the neck here.
He's going right at Sims, creating just a bit of separation, and he's trusting that mid-range that he's got.
And then, of course, and he's also, not only that, he's scoring, but he's also finding his teammates. He found Malachi Flynn for that open 3 there. And he's seeing and he's right now having a Happy Meal moment. The Knicks got to make an adjustment there with the timeout on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, but it's one of those things where, like, the only adjustment that I would make is to sub back in Randall.
Well, at least it's some type
Sims isn't going to give you anything offensively.
No, I'm talking about the adjustments is what kind of the way they want to attack it. They want to force them to the left, want to force them to the right, not allowing them to get into the paint area and causing havoc. They got to make those type of, and he's becoming now a person of interest with 19 points here. And of course, that's what I meant about them trying to make an adjustment. Even if you have to play Jericho Sims, what could Jericho do? Maybe help him force him and trust trust him. His teammates to be there and help defensive. We'll wait for this timeout here. Before the timeout, the NBA news came down that the Knicks will lose the 2025 second-round draft pick, supposedly for the tampering of Jalen Brunson. Come on. Really? Meanwhile, the post-moratorium didn't start, and you already had Kevin Durant signing with the Brooklyn Nets, and remember that? And all those other players. But meanwhile, come on, please, cut it out.
I
So
digress. I digress, Jedi, because
yeah, that's come on, that's nonsense. All those moves and all those players that they already, you know, that year there were so many announcements of players going everywhere, and it wasn't even the time limit. Total BS.
it is what it is. So Siakam right now with 19 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 8 of 11 from the field. As they did sub back in Rand, and oh man, they kick it out to over to McBride, and Knicks retain the ball, but that should have been a foul. So inbound it to Brunson. Brunson drives in, takes the floater off the mark. So they get it to Hernan Gomez over to Flynn. Flynn dribbling around, kicks it out to Hernan Gomez. Over to Siakam. Siakam gets a screen, stops, mid range, gets another one. Get it to Randall. Randall driving, kicks out. Barrett for three. That's good. 43 to 35. Six down by 8. Kicks it out to Flynn. Flynn takes the floater off the glass. No good. Barrett gets the rebound. Barrett bringing the ball up. 6:35 here. Barrett brings it back out. Over to McBride. Over to Brunson. Brunson drives. Bump. They say side out foul. So quickly inbound the ball. Inbounds it over to Robinson. Robinson over to McBride. Excuse me, to Brunson. Brunson. He got fouled, draws, and one.
Good,
And
let's go.
can the Knicks finally get a call in their own home court? I know
Let's
the
go.
Raptors play physical, but they've been hitting them.
They need that spark, man. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Man, that's a tough SOB there, Brunson, man. You gotta love it. Oof, oof. A lot of timeouts here, man. My goodness. A lot of timeouts. While we have a moment there, that's why we get excited with these kids. This is why we get excited, man. With Brunson, Toppin, Barrett, they want to be here. Look at this. This is why I always highlight this picture. I always go back to this picture. These kids want to be here. Ooh, they're gonna challenge this, Chef Dan.
I don't know why he's gonna lose it, but then again, they've lost 6 in a row, so they're a desperate team trying to break that losing streak.
And they're
I
playing
just pray it's
desperate.
not tonight. Yeah, they're playing desperate.
They're playing desperate. Like they want to they want to destroy this. They want to abolish this 8-game winning streak. They want to turn their season around. They want to have a signature win here, especially coming in and stopping the hottest team in the NBA right now. And they're playing with that kind of reckless abandonment, the Raptors are. So hopefully, if the Knicks could cut this down, maybe 1 or 2 possession under 6 before halftime, you could break the spirit of the Toronto Raptors because they're playing their rear ends off, and you never, and you make it a that day like, damn, how much more better are we gonna play?
Exactly. So we return back from commercial break. Challenge unsuccessful.
Be right back.
So Brunson heading to the line. Brunson hits the free throw, 43-38. Knicks down by 5. They get it to Van Fleet. Van Fleet bringing the ball up. Van Fleet over to Barnes. Barnes back to Van Fleet. Van Fleet working, pulls up mid range. That's good. Tough jumper. Brunson has the ball. Over to Barrett. Barrett driving, spinning, and he got fouled. Barrett hits the first free throw. Barrett misses it, but Robinson rips down the free throw, and they say it's going to be a jump ball.
Oh yeah, he got fouled there on that jump ball.
So they jump the ball. Raptors come up with it. They get it out to Barnes. Barnes to a cutting OG Anunoby, and he got the dunk. 47-39. Knicks down by 8. Brunson. Good double team. They kick it out quickly for 3. Got it.
Let's go quickly.
47-42. Siakam has the ball. They get it over to Anunoby. Anunoby back to Siakam. Siakam almost fumbled it. He's still fumbling with the dribble. Now driving, layup, tough. Using the length. 49-42. Kick it out to Randall. Randall. Kicks it to Brunson. Brunson for 3. And that's off the mark. Still Knicks ball. .14 on the shot clock. They get it to Barrett. Barrett over to Rand. Oh, they forced the turnover. Siakam and Gomez, and
Transition.
Brunson has the ball.
Oh.
Brunson pivoting, and turns it over. 9 turnovers, and Van Fleet and Anunoby gets another dunk. The lead is double figures. Brunson over to Robinson. Robinson to Quickly. Quickly, floater, got it.
Come on, Emmanuel.
53 to 44. Barnes over to Hernan Gomez. Over to Siakam. Siakam pulls up for three. Got it. Quickly spinning. Stepping. Gets it over to Randall. Randall driving. Kicks and flex out. Oh man, the refs are terrible tonight.
Oh, come on.
The refs are terrible tonight.
Come on, man.
The refs are terrible tonight.
It's not even foul calls. It's possession turn.
No, but they're like the Raptors are desperate. I understand that, but they're pulling on. They're doing desperate things.
Gerardo better be careful he don't get hit with a technical. Oh God.
No, they're egregious tonight.
Yeah, he touched it last. It flicked off his fingertips.
Randall misses the first free throw.
No, weird game.
$56 to 45. Hernan Gomez gets it to Siakam. Siakam over to Anunoby, and he knocks down the three. 13-point lead for the Raptors, 59 to 45. Excuse me, 14. Brunson, floater, misses, but Robinson's right there to clean it up. Barnes over to and 61-47, 125 here left in the first half. Brunson has the ball. Brunson. And they call it travel.
What did it? It's about time the other way. Shoot.
Brunson has the ball. Over to Randall. Randall to Robinson. And Robinson throws down his authority. 61 to 49. And Robinson back to back.
Yeah, he's pissed. And get that crap out of here. Let's go. That's the spark this team needs. Let's go. They're freaking lingering here. Let's go.
And Anobi for three. That's off the mark. Randall the rebound. Randall running, pushes, kicks it out over to Quickly, stops, kicks it over to Brunson. Brunson over to Randall. Randall, fall away jumper, draws the foul. He's heading to
There
the
you
line.
go. Let's go. There you go. There you go. Smart there. He felt the contact. He put it up. Let's go. Let's get that spark. Let's go.
Randall hits the first free throw. Misses the second one. Knicks down by 11. Yakum running up the court, stops, kicks it over to Barnes, and Barnes gets the easy bucket. Brunson kicks it out. Barrett for three. Got it. 63 to 53. 3 seconds left. They get it over to Van Fleet. He takes a deep three, and that's no good. That ends the first half. So that's
Wow.
the end of the first half. Knicks down 63-53, down by 10.
Now, they were down by 13 at one point, possibly 13, 14, 13 points. The Knicks battle here in the last few seconds here to get it to 10 points here. It's been a ugly game, but they still got a battle. Hopefully, the energy level of Mitchell Robinson, I love that, at least for the last 4 minutes there with the ferocious dunk, then followed by on the other end with the defense. Hopefully that's like a kick in the butt for the team. We need now, coming from the third quarter, we need that from Jalen Brunson. We need Brunson to get, and of course, he's the straw that gets everybody moving. So if he gets that going, that's a phenomenal opportunity for the Knicks here. It's only a 10-point game here, although the Knicks, but it feels like a 20-point lead. The way Toronto has been answering back.
It's not that it feels like a 20-point lead. It's just watching this game right now. It feels like one of those fights where you have the better you're the better fighter. It's just that right now this guy happened to drag the fight into his world. But it's in the middle of the second round, and you still have one more round left. Can you bring it back into your round to finish the fight off?
And also,
because that's what it feels like. Because they've been very physical. Mike Breen said it correctly. Knicks have been one of the most physical teams during this winning streak. They've been extra physical, almost physical to a point where it was like, kind of like on the edge of like you should be blowing your whistles a lot more. There's tugged jerseys, tugged arms being pulled. There was a turnover that happened where Randall got yanked on before he could even get the inbound ball. A lot of the times they would call the foul quickly, and they would let the other team get the free throw and then get the inbound in.
This game right now, the way I'm looking at, we're playing a desperate team. It's a 10-point game here. Now he could go back and say, okay, they gave us their great moment. Can we at least now pressure Siakam with the ball? You saw he's not the greatest in handling. He's not out there Allen Iverson with the basketball in his hands. I would like them to pressure lease him with the ball. Try to have him see if he commits some turnovers and some steals. That's what I would like to see going forward. At least in these those kind of adjustments.
That's been the biggest thing so far. In that second quarter, the Knicks had 7 turnovers. The Toronto Raptors only had 1. So that's what gets your 10-point lead. And it's incredible. With 7 turnovers, they only ended up with a 10-point lead. But the Knicks should be looking to create some turnovers of their own, because it's not like the passing that the Raptors is using is so fantastic that we can't, get into those passing lanes. There's been some gambling here and there, but I think we got to get back to fundamental defense. And then from there, if you want to gamble a little, you can do that.
Right, and of course, and you don't want to gamble too much, because if you trail too much, they could have ballooned the lead. But hopefully they will get something. That's going to show us with the Knicks here. They're going to see some Knick pride coming out only down 10 in the third quarter. Come out some Knick pride. Get the crowd back in the game. Get the crowd buzzing there, because the Knicks fans want to give the reasons for the Knicks to cheer them on. They know what's on stake, what's on the line there, and they want to get them going. So if they come out here in the third quarter, look for them to, if they can go on a quick run, also will help Nick Nurse burn another timeout, because both teams burning a lot of timeouts. Knicks, my goodness, the amount of timeouts that they're burning, as well as Toronto.
I mean, but that's because, all right, tell me you don't feel like a physical altercation was about to happen in that second quarter.
What was it? Yeah, it was just there was tension. There's tension between.
There was tension. And if it gets to that point, I understand, there's been games before where there's been a lot of high physicality, there's been a lot of high tension, and then you could see it that where the refs enter in, and it's like, I don't like it, but they have to do it for the sanctity of the game. I understand that much, but my Lord, to not do nothing, it's like, all right, you want 90s basketball, let's throw some balls then.
So let me get some stats, so we can get some stats here and get going with before the second half starts. And of course, I love to put those stats. Here we go. So for the half, Knicks trail 63-53, and the Knicks are shooting 52.6%. Even though they are shooting 50+%, but Toronto matched that with 54.6 of their own. Deborah Flowers, hello Deborah Flowers, good to see you. Then you have 3 points. The Knicks are 5 of 12 from 3-point land. Toronto ain't that great either. They're 5 of 14, 35.7%. Knicks, here's another disparity that they have to get a little greater going forward. They're 8 of 13 from the free throw lines. They're 61%. They're leaving some extra points out there. The Knicks are rebounding Toronto, believe it, 21-17. Both have 7 offensive rebounds apiece. 13 assists for Toronto, 11 for New York. The Knicks with 2 blocks, Toronto with 1. 5 steals for Toronto, 1 for New York. Here's another one. The Knicks have 10 turnovers. They cannot, when the Knicks protect the ball, don't turn the ball over, they tend to win the games. They tend to have a lead. Toronto only committed 3 turnovers. Only 3 turnovers for Toronto. They also have 34 points in the paint. Toronto Raptors to the Knicks 24. They're getting the points at will. They're cutting to the basket. Siakam also finding Scotty Barnes at times, and others cutting. And that the Knicks have to get in the passing lanes, like Chef Dan was saying a little earlier, and hopefully they make those adjustments. Now we're going to see what coaching does here with the second half adjustments for the Knickerbockers in this streak with their team, and if they have to buy in. Remember, this is the back to no excuses. The Knicks are on a back-to-back from last night. Now the high man, Pascal Siakam, 26 points in 22 minutes of action, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, followed by Van Fleet, has 13 points and 3 assists in 19 minutes of action. Then you got Scotty Barnes, the second-year player, has 2 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. OG Anunoby with 11 points in 60 minutes of action. Malachi Flint, 5 points, 10 minutes of action, 2 assists. You also have Hernan Gomez with 4 points and 4 rebounds. And of course, Thaddeus Young played 8 minutes of action. And of course, for the Knicks, here's the Knicks. High man for the New York Knickerbockers. 19 points for RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett consistently getting in those upper teens to low 20s night in, night out. He is starting to ascend. We look for him personally in the third quarter. We'll love him to take over this game. The same way, similar how I felt when he did against the Golden State in the third quarter. If he gets going, put the team on its back here, and of course have that 1-2 punch with Randall and Brunson, or that three-headed monster there. Julius Randle had 10 points and seven rebounds, 3 assists. Mitchell Robinson had 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Look for Mitchell Robinson now in the second half to get really active on the glass, clean up the glass, and man the paint, man the center position with some assists, with some blocks, and just his presence. Look for that there. Brunson, 5 minutes and 5 assists in 19 minutes of action. Look for him to get going possibly as well. Manuel Quickly, 5 points, 1 rebound. McBride, 2 points in 1 rebound of action. 1 rebound in 10 minutes of action. Hartenstein, 2 points, 5 rebounds. He doesn't have an assist. Last night he was throwing the football all over the place with some great passes. Jericho Sims logged in, 6 minutes of action. He had 3 rebounds. And Derrick Rose got off the bench. 5 minutes of action. He has an assist. No Quentin Grimes out for cautionary with the ankle. He warmed up in practice. Try to give it a go. I think that was the right move. Play him, don't play him on a back-to-back, especially the way he looked. And the Knicks were fortunate that was just more than just that sprain. He played that remainder, that second half for the Knicks. It's a good thing they didn't play him. To give him the night off. And let's get some. Toronto had a good jab right now, but we are stronger. A couple of body blows and finishing side strong. We showed them we could take this game if we want it. I think the game is there. Despite the Knicks down by 10, the game is there. But remember, just like Darnell Davis says, Toronto has lost 5 in a row. They're desperate. It's still early in the season. They don't want to fall too behind. They don't want to get that losing. They don't, the coach still has them fighting for them. You can see that there. They don't want this to get out of hand. They're a desperate team too. They're also professionals, and they know that they have a height advantage on the Knickerbockers and in the wing position, and they're exploiting that. And it's up to the Knicks to collectively learn how to prevent, switch, or get them off their off hands into and different angles to disrupt. Also, they're going to change the courts now. They're going to go. They're going to change sides. Maybe there's a difference there. Maybe the adjustment of the courts, the angles, whatever the case is, maybe it benefits the Knicks going into the second half. So we shall see how that goes there. I am always a big proponent of that. When the courts. When I see a team have a good first half and then the other teams are clanking, I have kind of feel like maybe the rim's a little too tight or whatever the case is. And then I'm just me, just a theorist or I don't know, maybe something cork or something from me. But I believe that the Knicks will have a better view or better angles now on their side, and I think it's going to lead probably for the Knicks. Me personally, the first 5 minutes of this third quarter coming out is going to be important. It's going to tell us if the Knicks are going to fight this. It's going to be a single 2-possession game, or this is going to be a rocking chair game, possibly for the Toronto Raptors, because you never know. The bottom could just fall off of the Raptors. We shall see. So I know Tibbs is stubborn. Cam would have did it against Toronto, especially defensively. Yeah, but Cam hasn't played in a while. To get him acclimated here in an 8-game winning streak, who knows? Especially on a back-to-back, didn't get the practice. If Grimes could, and get him in practice and not, I don't know. And believe me, I am a big Cam Reddish fan, but I could understand why he's not in this moment. Rust. And especially you're down by 10, you're going to bring a player. It could be a double-edged sword. You could bring in Cam Reddish, bring him off the bench, and he could be a spark plug. He could be a plug here and do certain things defensively, disrupting, getting in the passing lane with his long wingspan. I understand that, but no, it's absolutely, Calvin. No excuses. No excuses. Go out there and play. Maria is in the building. Maria, salute. Maria, let's go Knicks. Indeed. So we have halftime here. So we'll wait for this so we could start the second half. while I have you here in the second half, we'll let you know that later on around 10:30ish, we'll have a instant reaction video to the judge news of being named the 16th captain of the New York Knickerbockers. I mean, it's the New York Yankees. Look at that. Not the Knicks, the Yankees. So I have a video on that. It's a short video. Davar Counting Cigars. Happy holidays in the building. Absolutely. So yes, we'll get ready here. Of course, random phantom salute. What is up? And of course, agent telling us that Cavaliers are demolishing the Bucks right now. Boy, the Bucks. Bucks are one of the good teams here. When you start the game, you have to have the side you warm up, and then the side you switch sides. Yes. Let's go Yankees. And of course, I expect more from IQ and McBride. RJ and Mitch are leaving a mark. But you know what, McBride, but quickly, no excuse, McBride and quickly, they might have a tough time getting some shots or confident enough to get that floater and some shots going due to the fact of the height on the wings. I know when they play Malachi, and Flynn, and as well as Van Fleet, they have kind of height advantage. But then when they switch, because they're switching a lot, when they bring in guys, like OG and others, they are tall. Siakam and Cove when they switch, and I think that's kind of a little bit of an intimidating factor. Hopefully, IQ and McBride could shade out of that and start working the high floater and the three ball. So yes, look for them to have a better second half. I believe they will. Let me see if I see some NBA scores around the league. Yep, 88-69, the Bucks taking it on the chin from the Cavaliers. That's almost heading to the fourth quarter. You have the 76ers, trying to go 2 in a row against the Pistons. They're up 92-77. Just right before halftime, you got the Mavericks and Timberwolves playing, and Dallas is up on that one there. And the Brooklyn Nets, boy, talk about a terrible 2 days in New York City for those Golden State Warriors. That's a shame. Brooklyn Nets all over, 93-51, all over the Warriors. I wonder if the nationally broadcast game is talking about Wiseman's development. Jesus Christ. Wow. See, Warriors is nothing without Steph Curry. Jesus Christ. They're a championship team. They just took one player and they just turned into mush. The Pacers all over the Boston Celtics, 71-43 at half. So the Celtics taking it on the chin from the Pacers. And of course the Bulls.
Jedi, the game is back on.
I haven't got it back on.
Oh,
sorry about that, guys. It's not on my end. Something must have froze. Let me refresh.
But, all right, 65-56 is Knicks are going to inbound the ball. I'm going to take over the call of the third real quickly has the ball. Quickly over to Randall to Brunson over to Randall driving, Randall layup, got it, 65-58. So
there it is.
And they say he got a foul.
Huh.
You good now?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, Randall got called for his first foul there. And I have 65-58. And it just showed Randall's score. So I apologize there for the reason my stream didn't even start. So we're 10:33. So we lost almost 2 minutes. A minute and a half there. So Van Fleet now driving. Quickly sticking on him. Good job by Quickly there. Now he's going to put up the mid-range and he misses. Rebound by Barrett. So let's go, Knicks. Knicks can have a chance to push here. Here's Barrett with the ball. Barrett driving, spins, beautiful move, puts it up. It's good. RJ Barrett, 21 points for Barrett. Let's go. Knicks trail by 5. Let's get it. Let's go, Knicks. Knicks 30 points in the paint. So Ajinobi with the ball, passes it. Siakam now. He's calling for a mismatch. Siakam on Mitchell Robinson. He's driving. Stops. Good job by Mitch. And, last touch by Quickly. 5 on the shot clock, though. So Knicks trying their defense, putting their hands in the passing lane. Let's go. 9:50 here. 5 on the shot clock. Van Fleet with inbound, side out of bounds. He gets it in to Barnes. Barnes, 3 on the shot clock. Barnes, take it back. He's going to take a fall away. Turn one, and that's an air ball. 24-second shot clock. The Knicks defense is on par. Let's go. Here we go. Brunson. Let's break the will here of these Raptors. Here's Barrett. Here's Brunson now. Brunson. He tried to get to, and that's a kickball. Where's your friend? About time. Hello.
About time.
Jesus Christ. Where do you have your eyes in your rear end? Let's go.
Wake up.
Nurse has the audacity to argue about that. When the rules is you touch the foot with the ball, it's a kick ball. Clean your glasses, buddy. Knicks will have a new shot clock. 14 on the shot clock. Barrett would inbound here. Barrett on the side. Gets it to Mitchell Robinson. Hands it over to Brunson. Brunson by the logo. Now Brunson driving. Back in quickly for 3. Wide open. It's good. 3-pointer. Emmanuel Quickly. Knicks down by 2. Let's go. Knicks are 4 for 4 in the quarter. Coming out hot. Here's Siakam. And he shoots it over. And that misses. And rebound by the Knicks. Good job there by Mitchell Robinson, taking over the game defensively. Here's Quickly for 3. It's good! 3-pointer. Knicks take the lead. Timeout, Toronto. Knicks up 66-55. That's what we're talking about. Let's go. Knicks pride, baby.
On,
Knicks pride.
Come on, man.
All right.
Give me a moment.
Absolutely. Emmanuel Quickly with that transition 3. Beautiful. And the Knicks are feeling it. They're getting it. They're kicking up. They have the energy. This is what we want to see. The fight of the New York Knicks. The pride of the New York Knicks. Let's go. Gotta believe. You got to believe. We have a
Let's
timeout
really
on the
find out
floor.
who won it. Let's really find out who won it. Let's really find out who won it. I like this. What was that? Emmanuel Quickly back to back to back?
Indeed. It all starts with defense. Mitchell Robinson has come out and played exceptional defense on Possum Siakam. They're not fouling.
I don't see a certain person's name here when IQ is hitting shots. Only when he seems to go in a slump. I don't see this guy's name when he.
We believe in our Knicks. Yes, I love pie indeed. They're still in the timeout. Hopefully my screen don't freeze or don't go away like it just did. We lost 2 minutes, 1 minute and 30 seconds. But you know what? They propelled the Knicks here.
Yeah, but that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, man. I got your back.
We're still in the commercial. We're still in the timeout break. Nick Nurse needed that timeout there. They are now, I believe, he's down to 3 timeouts. So as right now, the Knicks are shooting, are come out. They're perfect from the field and start that third quarter. The adjustments there, and we'll see, and hopefully, it all starts with the defense. All right, we're back. What a play! And by the way, give Brunson an assist. Yes, let's get those likes. Let's elevate those likes, folks.
1 of 8.
Here we go. So Van Fleet, OG, Barnes, bounce pass to Siakam. They want to feed him here. Mitchell Robinson again on him. Paca Siakam looking now to pass. Now switch. Now Van Fleet. Van Fleet, good. Look at the Knicks with the Borman defense. And Van Fleet hits a tough one. So that was a tough shot there. A long range jumper. Actually, they called it a 3-ball. So Toronto back up by 2. Bounce pass to Randall. Randall now over by the free throw circle. Now he makes his move, driving, and he puts it. Oh, beautiful. Randall off the glass. So he made him pay there. We're going to the right with the right hand. So here we go. Knicks are perfect in the third. Van Fleet. Siakam. Now OG. OG driving. Spins. Oh, there. Mitchell Robinson was there, but tough shot. Good defense there. I don't know how much more, but good offense with the rainbow from OG. So he scored. Here's Brunson. Brunson now driving. Mid-range. That was partially blocked. Missed it. So here comes Van Fleet. Van Fleet in transition. He goes up. A challenge. He tried to go coast to coast. Missed it. Barrett, good job there. No foul there. So now Barrett will bring it up. RJ now. RJ driving. Barrett driving. And he got fouled. So he will go to some free throws there. So second foul on Van Fleet. So Barrett will go to the line with a chance to tie the game here. He has 2 free throws to do that. So he'll go to the line. And he hits the first free throws. Knicks down by 1 now. They trail by 1 point. In a game when at halftime, they were trailing by 10. And he completes it. He hits both 2 of 2. We are even at 70 apiece here. Scotty Barnes will bring the ball up here. Knicks want to continue playing their good defense. Siakam now. Siakam wants Barnes. He tries to get it deep inside. Good job there. Poked away by Barrett. But OG keeps it back. Now 10 on the shot clock. Barnes. He has now 7 on the shot clock. Gives Mitchell Robinson on him. He's trying to shake and bake. He gives it back to Van Fleet. 2 in a second. 2. Van Fleet has to put it up, and he gets in front of the rim. Rebound by Brunson. Good defense by the Knicks here. And IQ. Here's Randall. Randall now against Siakam. He's backing in. He loses the ball. Backs in. Cross the lane. Puts up. It's good. Julius Randle. 16 points here. Knicks up by 2. Van Fleet here. Here's Siakam. Blowing it by, and he gets the foul. Count it and 1. So he got the step on Mitchell Robinson. He allowed him to go right. He just had to force him there. He gave it up. That's shades of Patrick Ewing there from Randall there. Patrick Ewing. So we're even, and Toronto's trying to take a 1-point lead on this free throw here from Siakam. And he does. So Raptors with a 1-point lead here. So 6:40 left here in the third. 73-72. Now Brunson again calling a play out. And here comes the double switch. You got Herman Gomez all over. Now a screen there by Mitchell. Brunson in the paint. Brunson bounced past him quickly. Quickly now. 5 under 24. Quickly to Randall. Randall jab step. Randall has to put it up. He's going to take a high arcing 3 and it hits the rim. But then rebound comes up and Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up a silly foul there. Loose ball foul. But Mitchell Robinson has been doing that. So he wanted, and of course now the officials are calling him now. He's been getting away with that all game here. So it'll be Toronto ball here. They're up by 1. So Van Fleet will bring it up. So Van Fleet over here to Siakam. Siakam kicks it out. Scotty Barnes for 3. Wide open, and this misses. Harney Gomez tips it back right to Van Fleet. Here comes Barnes. Van Fleet now gets the 3 ball, and that's off. And blocked there by Mitchell Robinson. Minor Anunoby. Siakam for 3. And the ball just finds him, and there's another deep rebound. Rebound Mitchell Robinson. So Barrett wants the ball. So Barrett now. Barrett bringing it. Barrett now driving. Barrett drives. corner three. It's good. 3-pointer. Emmanuel quickly. 5 for 5 from the 3-point land. Knicks up by 2. Give an assist there to RJ Barrett. 9 for 7 from 3-point land are the Knicks. 9 for 17. Knicks up by 2. The crowd engage. The defense chant. Here's Van Fleet. Van Fleet behind the back over to Siakam for 3. And that's off the mark. Misses. Barrett comes up with the rebound. That should have been a loose ball foul on OG. They didn't call that. Right in front of the officials, too. Here's Barrett. Barrett now. Barrett driving. Passes it back to Brunson. Brunson now drives. Brunson to Randall. Randall with... And he got it. That should have been a 3-point play there.
That should have been an and one.
What the hell, man? 77 to 73. Knicks now playing now with a reckless abandonment. They're playing with some heart. Here we go. 9 of 11 in the quarter. The chance of defense, 780 Madison Square Garden. Here's Van Fleet. And the Knicks right to Siakam. And nice pass there by Van Fleet behind the back. 31 points. And they're down by 2 now, Toronto. Here's Brunson. Brunson will bring 4:30 left here in the third. Brunson now working on the left side. Gets a screen from Mitchell Robinson. Now he's driving. And he had the ball poked away. No, they said off for him. Brunson wants to challenge. He felt, but Thibodeau only has 2 fouls, only two timeouts. He can't take a chance there. Let's take a look again. He got fouled, by the way. By the way, he got fouled on that drive. Oof. He got clearly whacked on the other arm. Oof. My goodness. So Toronto will have a chance here to tie or take the lead. They get the possession here. So Van Fleet. So Knicks up by 2 here. Van Fleet over to Flynn. Flynn passes to Siakam. Now here's Van Fleet in a curl. Now he passes it. Boucher. Bobby Boucher misses. And they're going to stay over the backboard. So Knicks will have it here. Side out of bounds here. Hartenstein to Brunson. Now Brunson will bring here. Just under 4 minutes left in the third. Knicks up by 2. Brunson for 3. And that's off the mark. Rebound by Boucher. Boucher, Siakam. Siakam now passes it here to Van Fleet. Crossover for 3. And he gets a foul call. And he looked like he kicked out on that. Let's take a look there. Oh, yeah, that's a kick out. That's a kick. He extended his leg. But who knows with these idiot officials? I mean, we'll wait and see. What do you see there, Chef Dan? I see
I gotta see it from a different angle.
He's kicking his leg out there. I know that James Dolan is sitting in front seat, and maybe he wants a job as a Radio City Rocket. I mean, my goodness, he was doing the can out there on the floor. He knows there's only a few shows left before the holiday season is over. I think January 7th is the last Rocket show, and he says maybe I'll be a guest, during some time off here. Since we don't play on Christmas Day, I could come and do some cans with the Rockets. I don't know.
I'd have to see it from an alternate angle, but this is Thibodeau once again riding with his dogs. We saw this happen in the Indiana game. You remember down the stretch, we thought Thibodeau was going to call a timeout to get them reorganized. Nope. He had trust in the team, said, yo, you guys do what you need to get it done, and they got it done. So, I don't know. We'd have to see it from a different angle, but this is Thibs trusting his guys.
It'll be interesting what they see there on the replays. It'd be really interesting. I'm in the league pass break. It doesn't show. Usually I don't know why what happened to the Madison Square Garden feed that you don't go in commercials. For some reason they took
No,
that feature away tonight from at least this game. All right, we're back now. Now with that halftime, I'm not trusting them to come back. I don't have that trust with them. They lost my trust for this game. It looks like a nice night in New York there. I know it's going to get really cold soon. I heard it's going to be brick.
oh wow, Sam Prince was doing the announcement. I don't know if you know who Sam Prince is. He's a what is that foundation again?
Scott, I know they had the Guardians of Hopes. I know the young girl that sang the national anthem.
Yeah, the Garden of Hope, but
Phenomenal
it's Make a Wish Foundation.
voice.
Yes, and he was the same kid. Sam Prince was the same kid that did the announcement for the Giants for Kayvon Thibodeau.
Oh, got you. He did a good job. He sounded good there on there.
Mhm.
So let's see. We'll find out what these officials see. Can we find out? Can we hear? So we look like the center is going a jump ball here. We're getting a jump ball, so it looks like it got overturned. So since the jump ball situation looks like it got overturned, Chef Dan, I'm assuming.
Yep.
And anyway, Toronto wins the tap there. So the challenge was successful. So Van Fleet kicked out his leg. Good job there, Brunson, to heads up. So Van Fleet now, 14 on the shot clock. Van Fleet still in the corner here, actually on the wing. Now he's driving from the circle, and he misses. And Randall comes up with the rebound. Randall coming up. Randall. And loses the handle, but he gets it back. Over 16 to Brunson. Brunson now with the ball in his hands here. 12. Now Brunson dribbling. Brunson driving. Stops from the circle. Puts it up. And he misses. And they're going to say a loose ball foul on the floor. So against the Raptors. Good job by Randall getting into some good positioning there. Boy, if that rule was around, you know how many of those 3-pointers they would have took away from Reggie Miller? So Harkenstein will get the ball here in the inbound. Harkenstein loses the ball. And last touch by Van Fleet. And they're going to say it was the turnover. So, wow. Jason, salute Jason. Martino. So under 3 here. So Thaddeus Young with the ball to Siakam, top of the key. Now he's driving, stops, and makes a double team. But now here, Randall reached in. And they're going to say, no, they're going to wave it off. I was going to say, my goodness. A lot of complaining from both teams here, from both parties. So we will go here to the free throw line. Siakam will try to tie this game here. He has 2 free throws to tie. That's Randall's second foul, by the way. Siakam hits the first free throw. He's got 32 currently right now. He's opportunity to have his 33rd with the next free throw coming up. So Knicks up by 1, but Siakam has opportunity to tie at the line. Here we go. And these ties were all tied again, 77 with 2:35 left in the third quarter. So here's Brunson. Now Barrett. Barrett now. Barrett. Ooh, that was a bad bounce pass, but Brunson went to get it. Brunson passes it quickly for 3. And in and out, and loose ball, and Thaddeus Young picks up. So that's his first miss for quickly. Thaddeus Young to Siakam. Siakam puts it up, and he got fouled by Brunson. So his first foul. So Siakam becoming a problem there now. starting to reassert himself again, getting into the painted area. So he's looking to give the Raptors the lead here, and he has 33 points with 2 free throws coming up, trying to add to his scoring totals. Oh, he misses the first one.
Oh, don't lie.
Has another free throw coming up. And he hits 1 of 2 from the line. He gives a 1-point lead to the Raptors, 78-77. With 2:11 here left in the third quarter, Brunson will bring the ball up here. Brunson looks for instruction, so he got a set play there quickly now. Has Flynn on him. Over to Randall. Randall on the wing. He has Boucher on him. Now passes it back here to Barrett. Barrett now driving. Shot clock at 6. Barrett now has a double team. Passes it quickly. Quickly he's going to over Young, and he misses. Hartenstein. So good defense there by the Toronto Raptors. Here's Siakam again and coming, and he goes coast to coast. So Siakam becoming a pain in the neck, 36 points. Unstoppable here. He's having a happy meal moment. So here's quickly. Randall now. Randall driving. Randall puts up the shot, and he hits it. So Randall. So that's a tough shot there. 8 of 11 for the field for Randall, having an efficient game. So he has 10 of his 20 points in the third quarter. Randall sparking here. Siakam now. Back-to-back 30-plus games here. He did it against the 76ers now tonight in Madison Square Garden. A minute left. Siakam again. Siakam, and he tacks, and he gets it. 38 points for Siakam. But they only have a 3-point lead here. He's going to have a rest, and the Knicks got to attack when he gets a breather. Unless if he's going to play the full 48 minutes. He's done it in the past. Here's Brunson. Barrett driving. Puts it up, and he's going to go to the free throws. So free throws, he gets a foul call. 42 seconds left here before the third quarter. Barrett to the line for 2. Barrett rattles the first one in. It is a 80-82. Knicks trail by 2 as Jericho Sims will come in. McBride as well. Brunson will have a breather here. Barrett misses that one, and there's a tip, but nope, no avail. Siakam will come up with the rebound. Here's Siakam. Siakam looking for more, being a glutton, and he gets fouled, counted at 1. What a happy meal moment. This is disgusting when I'm watching here.
Nah, he's just been going at Sims all night. It's a bad matchup. Sims ain't defending it correctly.
Wow, he went coast to coast there. Chance for a 3-point play.
Went right at Sims. He saw Sims, and he started going at him earlier in the first half.
He has 40 points. So with a chance to try to get a 41, and 44 is his career high. Looks like he might eclipse it tonight in the Garden. So he's 4 assists away and two rebounds for a triple-double. And he completes the 3-point play. So 41. So Barrett got the ball, knocked away. So you see the Toronto is just doubling. Knicks got to be a little more crisp with their pass. So the lead back to 5 here. Knicks got to answer here. McBride, we're in the bound. McBride looking for someone. Hartenstein gets back to McBride now. 26 on it. Oh, that terrible pass there. Touched by. Oh no, Knicks turned the ball over. I thought Anunoby touched it there, but with these officials, you can never know. That was a little sloppy there. Come on. So Toronto. Van Fleet back in. One thing I got to say, fatigue. I know Knicks on a back-to-back, but also Toronto's played a lot of minutes with their starters. So Siakam, 20, he's gonna 21. He's gonna have the final shot here. You're trying to get a debit foul, but no call. Siakam now. Jericho Sims putting some pressure. Ooh, on skates. But he's still there. Sims now driving, and he's gonna get fouled. So he is taking over this game here, at least in the second half of the third quarter. Getting whatever he wants, getting the whistles, more and more Knicks. So third foul on Jericho Sims. So he's going to try to extend this lead to heading to trying to give them a 5, possibly 7-point lead into the fourth quarter. But he has to hit these free throws here. He's sitting on 41 points. He hits the first one, 42 points. So Knicks now trail by 6. They trailed by 14. They came back. They took a 4-point lead. And, of course, Toronto has answered back to end the quarter. Now we're going to see. Let's see. And he hits the free throw. 80. It makes a 7-point, 43 points, up by 7. Barrett. Randall with the ball. Randall loses the ball. Oh, bad. Should have kept him on the bench sitting there resting. But we end the fourth quarter. The Knicks fought. They got us excited here. Toronto answered back. But you know what? It's a 7-point game. It's still not over. Fourth quarter, the Knicks got a lot on the line here with a large winning streak. Toronto's trying to break a losing streak. So battle of the Titans, one's got to budge, and we can't wait to start the fourth quarter with that. We'll see how both teams adjust, but it's the Paca Siakam show right now, and the Knicks don't have nothing to answer currently right now for Siakam. I think Mitchell Robinson is the answer personally, because I think Mitchell, when they went on that run, Robinson had a lot to do with stopping them and getting them involved. Let's see. I gotta see. I want to see how many minutes Siakam has played right here. 34 minutes for Paca Siakam so far. So he looks like they're gonna look like Nurse is gonna ride him the full game. And I don't think that I'll be surprised. Yep. Maybe he'll give him a quick 2-minute blow here in the start the fourth quarter, and go with him the rest of the way. So, and of course, Nick Nurse played 9 players on his 9 players rotation as well, and just the most 6 minutes. Thank you, Kelvin. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you from the mayor of the channel. Thank you so much. Many blessings, man. May you get that 20 times full back. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Chef Dan will close it out, get us this victory. I'm gonna put the ball in your hand, Chef Dan, and you're gonna get us to this victory, brother. With the Michael Jordan flu game, I'll be a Scottie Pippen to pick you up when you're full of tired and ready to. It needs an helping hand.
So we're waiting for the start of the fourth. Hartenstein inbounds it to Rose. Rose has the ball. Rose gets it over to Barrett. Over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein. Over to Barrett. Barrett for three. That's off the mark. Van Fleet has the ball. Over to Ananobi. Ananobi's driving. Kicks it over to Boucher. Boucher fall away jumper. In and out. Hartenstein the rebound. Over to Rose. Rose bringing the ball up. Gets it over to Barrett. Barrett thought about the three. Now he's driving. Barrett behind the back. Poked away. Gets it back. Over to Hartenstein. Back to Barrett. Barrett stops. Kicks it out. McBride for three. That's good. It was McBride for three. 87-83. Knicks down by 4. Van Fleet has the ball. Van Fleet over to Ananobi, over to Boucher. Boucher back to Van Fleet. Van Fleet. He's driving. Stops. He has the mismatch he wants versus Hartenstein. Now he's driving. And oh, that should have been a travel. And rebound by Sims over to McBride. McBride running up the court. Kicks it out to Rose. Rose stops. Pops. Got it. Knicks down by 2. So, Van Fleet has the ball. Van Fleet gets it over to Ananobi. Ananobi drives. Top step, won't go, but tipped up and in by Thaddeus Young.
Size. The size again.
Rose has the ball. Over to McBride. Over to Rose. And poked away. It tried to pass in the middle of the zone. Van Fleet driving, layup, banked it in.
Thank you, Johnny Davis.
6-point game, 91-85. McBride has the ball. They get it to Hartenstein. Hart corner three. That's off the mark. Van Fleet running up. Van Fleet gets it to Ananobi. Ananobi pivoting. Fall away jumper. Got it. McBride over to Barrett. They get it over to McBride. Sheesh.
That's a bad timeout. One timeout with 11 on the shot clock. That was kind of. Again, thank you, Johnny Davis, for your super chat, as well as Kelvin T. Jones. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. And Toronto quickly answers back there. The Knicks had a little run there. They answered back, and they're doing it with Siakam on the bench.
As the turnovers and the zone, that zone is killing us.
A little bit of a rare off night for Jalen Brunson.
Yep.
Now, it'll be interesting with the subbing and with the timeout situation, especially if it's a close game with one timeout. But right now, we can't worry about that. We got to worry about making the adjustment currently right now and worry about the one possession, two possession, and just make sure that they continue to listen and continue to put the game plan out there.
So we're still in a timeout here, waiting for the game to return. So McBride inbounds the ball to Brunson. 10 on the shot clock. Back to Brunson. Back to McBride. Back to Brunson. Over to Randall. And right through his hands. Turnover. And Fleet over to Anunoby. Anunoby down low. Flynn, corner three. Got it. Back to 11.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys.
So Brunson has the ball. Brunson pivoting, kicks it to Randall. Randall gets it and the foul.
Yes, let's go. Let's get that spark.
Randall. Misses the free throw. Off night from the free throw line for Randall. Van Fleet over to Anunoby. Anunoby to Boucher. Boucher for three. That's an air ball.
Oof. Let's go, guys.
Knicks ball. Oh man. I think Robinson got hit in the family jewels. As Brunson has the ball.
Talk about jingle balls.
Brunson and tries to get it to Robinson.
Come on, guys. 16 turnovers. Come on, fellas. Let's go. This game is here for you.
Knicks down by 9. And Siakam's back in the game. Lynn gets it over to Young. Young over to Van Fleet. Van Fleet misses the three. Still battling. Young gets it to Anunoby for three. That's off the mark. Brunson gets the rebound. And they say loose ball foul against Randall.
Come on. I'm a little frustrated with the officiating. Wow.
That's a box out!
Wow.
So Siakam driving, kicks it out to Flynn. Flynn driving, kicks it out. Van Fleet for three. That's off the mark. Anunoby the rebound, misses. Randall gets the rebound. Randall driving. Randall, and he got fouled. So quickly inbounds to Hartenstein. Hartenstein over to Brunson. Brunson over to Quickly. Quickly over to Brunson. Brunson's driving. Kicks out to Barrett. Barrett driving. Takes the floater. Got it. 26 for Barrett. 96 to 89. Siakam has the ball. Gets it over to Anunoby. Anunoby driving. And they call a foul on the pass.
Okay.
Siakam has the ball. Siakam, and that's a turnover. Barrett has the ball. Barrett over to Randall. Randall finishes.
Yes.
5-point game, and Raptors call timeout.
Let's go. This game is plenty of time here. 6 minutes. Only down by 5. 6 minutes.
Down by 5. That's 2 possessions.
They're still back. They're still battling. They're still fighting. This is, they could have easily laid down.
This isn't going to be a perfect game. This is not by no means going to be a perfect game. They have to earn this one.
Oof. Let's go.
So they just awarded the Raptors 2 points?
Why?
I don't understand.
I saw that change there. Like,
I still got 96, 91. I don't know.
no, they changed it again. It went back.
Yeah.
That was a weird
That's
exchange.
weird.
Yeah.
So Flynn over to Van Fleet. Van Fleet has the ball. Defended by quickly. Van Fleet gets the screen. Van Fleet driving. Fall away jumper, no good. Tip. Brunson gets it over to Quickly. Quickly has it over to Randall. Randall drives, layup, got it.
There it is,
One
baby.
possession game, 96 to 93.
Let's go.
Flynn has the ball. Flynn over to Siakam. Siakam driving, and they say he got fouled.
Oh, come on.
Siakam hits the first free throw. It's both free throws, 98-93. Knicks down by 5. Brunson has the ball. Brunson over to Barrett, over to Randall. Back to Barrett. Barrett gets the screen. Barrett over to Quickly. Fakes, now shakes the 3. Got it! Manuel Quickly for 3. 2-point game here. 5 minutes here left. Van Fleet has the ball. Van Fleet pulls up for 3, and he does.
Ah, damn. He's good, man.
Knicks can't go under the screen with Knicks can't go over the screen with him. They gotta go under with him. Barrett has the ball. Barrett driving. Barrett spins. Floater, got it.
Yes.
101-98. Van Fleet has the ball. Van Fleet kicks it over. Flint for 3. That's off the mark. Randall the rebound. Randall pushing the ball. Gets it back to Quickly. Quickly over to Barrett. Barrett for 3. That's off the mark. Randall the rebound. Puts it up and in.
Yeah!
Down by 1.
Sorry there, but I'm excited. I don't know why, but this game is
Timeout by the Raptors.
Ooh. Oh, baby. Guys, you gotta smash the like button. We got 70 plus in the Facebook app. We got another 100 in the Facebook app. Let's hit those likes. Let's go. This team is battling. This team is battling. They're not giving up. Man, Chef Dan, this is it, baby.
I need some water.
Let me be your Scottie Pippen, Michael, there in the flu game.
I need to hydrate during the flu game. Oh, man.
And you Gatorade. Water sucks. That really, really sucks. Gatorade. Now, Toronto is 1-6, losing and 1-6 in games under 3 points. When is it going to creep up to say, oh my God, when is it going to happen? When are we going to lose this? Go ahead, Chef Dan.
As Van Fleet has the ball, he's bringing the ball up. Defended by Quickly. 3:45 here left. Van Fleet over to Siakam. They give it back to Van Fleet. Van Fleet defended by Quickly. Van Fleet another screen. Pulls up for 3. And that's air ball. And out of bounds. Knicks ball.
Let's go.
Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson gets it over to Barrett. Barrett gets a screen. Barrett driving.
Yeah!
102-101. RJ with a 30-point game. Siakam, that ball was poked out. What happened? Van Fleet almost thrown away. 4 on the shot clock, Van Fleet. And that was missed. Randall gets the ball. 2:50 here. Randall gets it over to Quickly. Quickly called for a travel.
All right, Chef Dan. All right. All right.
So Flynn has the ball over to Siakam. Siakam kicks it out to Young. Young kicks it out to Van Fleet. 5 on the shot clock. Van Fleet driving, kicks out. Young for 3. That's off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. So Toronto comes up with it and almost take. Van Fleet has it back to Siakam. Siakam pivoting. Van Fleet deep 3. That's off the mark. Rebound by the Raptors, and they get it to Siakam. Siakam driving, all the way jumper, no good, and a late foul call.
Oh, come on, officials. Oh, come on. Oh, he can't challenge this shit too either. He got away with a push. Nah, it was a foul. It was. But he got away with a push with that elbow. He pushed off. But then he got him. He just barely graced him. Come on, we need some justice here.
Siakam hits the first one, tying the game. Siakam hits the free throws. Knicks down by 1. As Brunson has the ball.
I'm gonna go right here for a
Brunson.
moment.
He get it over to Barrett. Barrett driving, and that was blocked. Right to Randall through his legs. Picked up by Siakam. 1:40 here left. Siakam has the ball, kicks it out. Van Fleet deep 3, and he hits the 3.
Oh, darn. Still plenty of time. Still plenty of time, guys. Still plenty of time. It was only a 2 possession.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Exciting game here. An exciting game no matter what. This fourth quarter, an exciting game. The Knicks are showing a heart here. Ooh, a lot of contact on RJ there. He got hit. That was more contact than Brunson's little pat on Siakam. This is ridiculous with the officiating. Ugh. Come on. How much is FanDuel or DraftKings paying these officials to call they're so egregious? Yeah, I said it. Man. But the guys are battling. The guys are battling. Let's go, fellas.
So, Barrett gonna inbound the ball. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson rejects the screen, drives, floater, won't go. Randall gets the rebound, gets fault, and
they call the stupid foul. In a way, it's good because it stops the clock, and they could now. But he has to hit the free throws though. and negated the
They
3 ball.
inbounded to Brunson. Brunson's driving. Brunson pivoting, kicks it over to Quickly. Quickly. Oh, blocked by Flynn. Picked up by
Wow.
Young. Knicks don't need to foul. Get a stop. Just get a stop. Siakam has the ball. Siakam driving, kicks out, and Anobi for 3. That's off the mark. Brunson the rebound.
Oh, guys.
Under a minute here. Brunson has the ball. Brunson over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein tied up over to Randall. Randall missed the layup.
Yes.
And Van Fleet.
He blew that layup underneath the basket. He did a Charles Smith.
Slipped at the apex. Van Fleet hits the first one. Hits both free throws. 6-point game here. Brunson kicks it to Randall. Randall, easy flush. 29 seconds left. 4-point game.
Plenty still time.
Siakam. And Randall got the foul. Hits the first free throw. 5-point game. Hits both free throws. Brunson driving, layup. And Hartenstein fouled him while he was going to the bucket.
You gotta stop him there.
And that'll end the game as Brunson missed it. Winning streak comes to the end.
Look, I'm gonna give them an 8-game winning streak. They didn't lay down like dogs. They came back. They fought their rear end off here. It took Siakam to have a happy meal with 52 points. He had to go off, and they barely beat the Knicks here. The Knicks have balance there in their scoring. Here's where they lost personally the game: the turnovers. Too many turnovers allow them to get some easy buckets in transition. The Knicks fought down by 11 in the fourth quarter. They took the lead there. They electrified. They got the crowd invested. You know what? They played a team that was extremely desperate. They lost 5 in a row. looking to be one of the worst teams in the Eastern Conference. And of course, playing for Nick Nurse and also all that when it comes professional teams hate losing too. They get paid. They don't want to lose either. They're pros. They're not there. They're not. Only organizations think about tanking on Boamba or anyone else, but the professional players are out there to win because they want to continue getting a paycheck. They want to stay in the league. If they're a bunch of guys that are known for being losing and being on losing teams, they're not going to be. They're not going to be in the league long. So this is a good win for Toronto, a desperate win. The Knicks fought back. You cannot get mad with them and say they were bums. They gave us an 8-game thrill. Now start another streak. You got the Chicago Bulls coming in, who you beat back to back in Chicago. You take care of business. You take care of the Bulls, and then you start there. You know what? Don't go into prolonged losing streaks. You can go now in a prolonged losing streak. You lost one. Now answer right back. You're going to be home. The next two games are at home. Make some statement.
Another thing. There's that you can. I totally agree with. But then, on the tape wise, Toronto is a talented team. So they showed us. If there's anything they showed us really in the first half, is how to take Jalen Brunson out the picture. I mean, statistically, Jalen Brunson tonight 7 points. We've never got less than like 15 from Jalen Brunson, even in the preseason. So that, they were able to offensively take Jalen Brunson out of the game. He would still provide us some assists, 12 assists. But all in all, the Knicks we got to find ways to get him involved as an attacker, get him going. That way we can, smooth some things out. But all in all, this was a great game at the end of the day. There was a desperate team. It wasn't the best officiated game, but it was a very entertaining game nonetheless.
Right, and a side note, I think it's career-wise. I'm not too sure, but I know they mentioned yesterday, the Knicks are 16-5 with Quentin Grimes in the starting lineup. 16-5. He was sorely missed here. I don't know how much of an impact he would have had on the game. Maybe with Van Fleet, as well as the other, Van Fleet or Malachi or Obanobi, and maybe. But all in all, he was missed. So hopefully he gets back, and we're gonna need him against Chicago now to start another winning streak. So Toronto had to come here and have a happy meal moment. Everything had to go perfect. They needed a guy to have a great game, and you know what? The Knicks 18-14. Don't allow this now to snowball. You can now go in a 2-game losing streak. You got to stop the losing streaks at 1, minimum at worst 2, and just continue winning. I'm not gonna be down. I'm gonna hang my head on this because they battled. They gave an exciting game. We were all invested in the fourth quarter. We were excited. We were, it took us on a roller coaster of euphoria, and that's what you ask for a team. Entertain us. Give us an effort. Go lay it out on the floor, and they did it.
Yeah. All in all, good game though. Good game.
Good game. So we're going to call it a night because I know Chef Dan is a little fatigued. You could see he's sweating it out. So hopefully this helps him sweat out the flu and feel better. It's, he's courageous out here calling the game with us, watching along with us. We really appreciate him. He was in the backstage laying down today, a little call there. So thank you, Chef Dan. Get some rest there. Get some tea, get some fluids like G Money says, and some honey and ginger. So we appreciate it. Again, I want to say thank you, Kevin T. Jones, Johnny Davis. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Hey, Vernon. Salute, Mr. Vernon. It's good to see you there. I didn't see you earlier there in the chat. Thank you. I love pie. Jose Melo. Thank you so much, Mr. Tim Smith. I appreciate it seeing you there. Jason Martino. Thank you so much to see you around. Mr. Darnell Davis. Of course, our agent, Maria. Agent Super Argo, Random Phantom, thank you so much. Davar checked in, and thank you so much again, Davar. Miss Debbie Flowers in the Facebook app, we appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Johnny Davis, Mike Ortiz, Steven, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow night. I will be doing the Jet watch along. They got a big game. Our Knicks 100 GA was in the game. May 4th was in the building, so salute to you as well. Thank you, guys. Of course, we'll see you tomorrow night. I'm going to do the Jet watch along tomorrow night. Get well, Chef Dan of Mr. Vernon sends you those good thoughts and those wishes. And tomorrow, the Jets got a big game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. All right, guys. So have a blessed night. Couple days more for Christmas. Of course, we'll be seeing you here on the BS Sport Jedi Network at 10:30. I recorded a video earlier about the Yankees with the captain of the Yankees, my thoughts. It's a small video, a little bit of a Mets talk in there too. So, but we'll see you guys soon tomorrow night for those who want to see the Jet watch along. If not, we'll see you Friday night for the Knicks Bulls. Have a good night.